This live. Happy pre-eclipse, and thanks for showing up for some tapping with us today. I have my team on the phone that we've been tapping with every morning, and I just wanted to mention that these are like mini sessions. So when things come up, when we say the words and we say the feelings, and it brings up a past memory of your life that makes it alive, and maybe it's actually a trigger that's then coming up to the surface. I just advise you to maybe honor that feeling more in your day. Speak all the things while you tap and breathe, and add love, acceptance, and forgiveness to it, and see if you can, it's about finding the root cause of the feeling, and that feeling energy signature is what keeps that thing alive, that we continue to have triggers around, whether they're beliefs or original traumas that occurred that we then unconsciously build our lives on and aren't that aware of what the original situation was that caused that. So I just wanted to name that, so that in case one of the things we say here today or in past videos, just really giving you encouragement to follow that thread. And what you do is just really lean into that feeling and the memories around it, and just saying the things to your inner child, to the people involved, just really verbalizing and articulating. And that's why the tapping does work so swiftly, because we're actually articulating the things we secretly feel or have been secretly thinking, and we're just letting it out and letting it go. So with all of that, let's go. I'm going to see what comes out today. I don't know if I have the wrong link because, oops, someone's joining. All right, here we go. So Heart Traveler is my voice. Repeat after him when he repeats, and let's go. Let's tap on the karate chop point. Even though I have this pride about my situation.
Even though I have pride about my situation.
About who I am.
About who I am.
And what I've done.
And what I've done.
That makes me a little resistant.
That makes me a little resistant.
And stubborn.
And stubborn.
To change in my life.
To change my life.
And trying new things.
And trying new things.
Part of me is proud.
Part of me is proud.
And part of me is arrogant.
And part of me is arrogant.
I'm so sorry.
I am so sorry.
I love and accept myself.
I love and accept myself.
Even with these attitudes that I've created.
Even with these attitudes that I've created.
Based on my life experiences.
Based on my life experiences.
Take a deep breath. I don't know if anyone on the phone can mute themselves, because we heard traffic here, so just checking in. All right. This pride of being me, so that I can protect myself, and feel good about myself. And on the flip side, I feel alone. And isolated. In my ways of being. And the feelings of being right. I am so sorry. I'm open to the possibility. That I can feel good enough. sovereign,
sovereign,
and connected to my humanity.
and connected to my humanity.
Take a deep breath. Inside of the eyebrow. Even though there are parts of me that have felt abandoned,
even though there are parts of me that have felt abandoned
and misunderstood a long time ago, I forgive myself for all the ways I self-abandon, and also feel superior. Side of the eye. This feeling superior. And putting everything else down. Like other people have modeled to me. Under the eye. Like my parents. All of the ways that I mimic my family. And the social norms. Just to survive. Under the nose. I love and forgive myself. For being so ununique. And now feeling trapped. Under the lips. I wish I could change. There are so many things that I see. And I'm discovering. And I'm ready to switch things up. Top of the chest. Take a deep breath. Part of me is proud of myself. Of what all I've survived. And part of me is sick and tired. Of doing the same old things. That I've outgrown a long time ago. I am better than that. I'm not good enough. There's so many things I don't know how to do. There's so many things I'm badass at. Badass at.
There's so many things I'm badass at.
Yeah. And nobody cares.
Repeat, please.
And nobody cares. The solar plexus, this conflict. Where is my place in the world? How do I do what I truly love? Are we even allowed to do only the things we love? How can I live in such a world? How can I create such a world? That's way more fun for me. And everyone else around me. I am open to opening myself up. To a whole new world of possibilities. Good, and tap down to your navel, take a deep breath. And feeling into the sense of not wanting to do the same old things again. Or, what are you resisting? Just feeling into that. And tapping all around the tummy, the belt line. And let's say, I delete this resentment. Of doing the the old things
of doing the old things
that I don't want to do anymore.
that I don't want to do anymore.
People pleasing.
People pleasing.
What's expected of me.
What's expected of me.
How people see me.
How people see me.
And trying to deliver.
And trying to deliver.
So much resentment.
So much resentment.
Around catering to the old.
Around catering to the old.
I delete this resentment minus infinity.
I delete this resentment minus infinity.
Take a deep breath. And now let's shoot it down and out. And I have my palms toward the earth, sitting up tall. Thinking about your whole central channel, all the things that blend around, mix around from our heart to our organs, to our gut, the things we can't stomach, any of the fight or flight of having to just scramble to deliver, to do what's expected in life. All the things we can't say, shooting that out of our throat, the palms of our hand, the base of our spines, the soles of our feet, imagining the earth just like a vacuum, sucking out these energy signatures. Where we feel stifled, where we stifle ourselves, where we get angry, but it's not safe to express our anger. Anger is not welcome. So whatever that mix is for you, resentment can come in a lot of different ways. So if anger is included, guilting, blaming, shaming, that's okay. Judgment, criticism, shooting it down and out, down and out. And if you're on the live right now, feel free to comment what's something you're releasing or a block you're experiencing, what you know is ready to be eclipsed. Shooting out any resistance we have to the contradiction that we live in, our gifts versus our talents versus our dream versus just the chop wood, carry water, the mundane things we have to do that maybe our mind has resistance to, shooting it down and out. And while this is on automatic, you can feel a little passionate, so go with that. Lean into any resistance, injustice, unfairness, overworking, and then how that reflects with our pride of who we think we are, how we feel disrespected. Do we even respect ourselves? So with that resentment, also shoot out the disrespect and disempowerment. Shooting it down and out into the earth. This is a co-creation where nature is actually helping our energy field. And while we're doing this, also getting a sense of shooting your roots out of your feet into the earth. So getting stability, getting grounding, receiving grounding, having an awareness of feeling connected to earth, coming down to earth, especially if we're clearing pride. There's always a point where we have to eat humble pie or whatever. So connecting to just our humility of getting to be in this body, getting to be around the people we get to be around, the jobs we do, who we work for. How can we come into balance where there is a sincere humility in the service we do in our life? So shooting down and out any remaining resentment, anger, resistance to what you have to do every day and the things we think we should be doing, and our pride and stubbornness around that. also coupled with the isolation that we feel, the responsibility of being ourselves. So let's just say this out loud for good measure. I delete this heavy responsibility.
I delete this heavy responsibility
Of being me now.
of being me now.
I'm invoking more joy.
I'm invoking more joy,
More play.
more play,
More levity.
more levity,
More ease.
more ease,
More smiles.
more smiles.
Take a deep breath. And exhale. Good. Tapping around the waist. It's safe for me to say no easily.
It's safe for me to say no easily.
No.
No,
No.
no,
No.
no.
I'm not doing this anymore.
I'm not doing this anymore.
I'm not participating in this anymore.
I'm not participating in this anymore.
I have outgrown this.
I have outgrown this.
I'm changing my mind.
I'm changing my mind.
I'm leaning into new formations.
I'm leaning into new formations.
I'm creating new structures in my life.
I'm creating new structures in my life.
Part of me doesn't even know what that looks like,
Part of me doesn't even know what that looks like.
but I'm so ready for the new,
But I am so ready for the new,
and I'm here for it.
and I'm here for it.
Take a deep breath. Top of the head. Wow, I'm feeling blocked in the throat. Even though part of me is still so resistant
Even though part of me is still so resistant
to my future self.
to my future self,
Side of the eyebrow. This fear of change.
this fear of change,
This fear of losing my old identity.
this fear of losing my old identity,
Under the eye. This fear of not knowing how I'm going to turn out when I crack my egg.
this fear of not knowing how I'm going to turn out when I crack my egg.
Underneath the nose, take a deep breath. I forgive myself. I forgive myself for feeling superior.
I forgive myself for feeling superior.
Under the lips, I forgive myself for feeling inferior.
I forgive myself for feeling inferior.
Top of the chest. I want you to close your eyes and think about your inner child, that part that does feel so small and in the unknown, feeling little and unsupported. I want you to say your name and I love you. Farushka, I love you.
Our traveler, I love you.
Say, I am so sorry you feel so disrespected.
I'm so sorry you feel so disrespected.
Please forgive me.
Please forgive me.
That part of me's been overcompensating.
That part of me has been overcompensating.
You deserve to shine.
You deserve to shine.
You deserve to be held.
You deserve to be held.
You deserve to be celebrated.
You deserve to be celebrated.
You haven't done anything wrong.
You haven't done anything wrong.
Life is full of mistakes,
Life is full of mistakes,
trials and tribulations.
trials and tribulations.
You can't mess anything up now.
You can't mess anything up now.
I am here for you.
I am here for you.
I got you.
I got you.
And I'm learning to listen more and more
I'm learning to listen more and more.
Every day in every way.
Every day in every way.
I want you to know that you're safe with me.
I want you to know that you're safe with me.
And I'm giving you full permission.
And I'm giving you sole permission.
Full permission.
Full permission.
To do the things you love to do.
To do the things you love to do.
Let's explore those things now.
Let's explore those things now.
Take a deep breath. Let's put our fingertips together and look through the center and say, again, in the vein of connecting to that inner child, your higher self, let's say, I love and respect you.
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 I love and respect people in my world.
I love and respect people in my world.
It's easy for me to share this.
It's easy for me to share this.
I am love and respect.
I am love and respect.
I am unconditional love.
I am unconditional love.
I am respect.
I am respect.
I am respectful.
I am respectful.
I am nourishing compassion.
I am nourishing compassion.
And confident safety.
And confident safety.
Take a deep breath. And come into namaste, and let's say I am sanctuary 3 times. I am sanctuary.
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 And take a deep breath. And I welcome you all. Put your hands out front and in front of you, and let's send out, just imagine all of the people that are focusing on this eclipse today. Everyone's going to be looking up at one thing. Let's just focus on everyone's heart and send out to all of humanity's heart right now. Our family, our friends, our communities, those on every continent, those that you're standing for, those that you're against, those that you judge. Just let's put out unconditional love into their solar plexus, into their heart space. Just sending an intention of peace. And see what you can muster up authentically, organically, and sincerely send this out. Whether it's may all beings feel joy, may all beings forgive themselves, may we walk in forgiveness, may all beings be free. Just think about this concept of being totally free to send love right now. Peace, fun, delight, pleasure, connection. And think about those individuals that's hard for you to think good thoughts. Imagine what they could feel in their heart. Maybe compassion. Maybe innovation. And let's just say, I am safe and free.
I am safe and free.
To love now.
To love now.
I'm so grateful.
I am so grateful.
To all the loving faces.
To all the loving faces.
faces and smiles that I'm going to see today. I'm so ready to bring more kindness to myself and others. I'm safe to take a stand for myself now. And I'm safe to think good thoughts for other people who trigger me. Let's take a deep breath. Allowing yourself to feel your own heartbeat under your hand, holding your heart, and just tuning into this heartbeat. Also tuning into the roots that we touched on to Mother Earth today. Just allowing yourself to accept yourself and see yourself as a full, holistic participant in this experience called life. And for all of you here now, whoever's going to be seeing this in the future, giving yourself a thank you, giving the witness a thank you, giving the participant a thank you, that will somehow we're all co-creating this together, and hopefully for our highest good and our best life ever. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Heart Traveler and Michael.
Thank you, Barishka. Thank you, Barishka.
I'm going to say goodbye. Have a beautiful day. Have an awesome eclipse, you guys. So let me know what you're doing today. Weigh in if whatever you're eclipsing, what you're releasing, because it can only get better than what has been. So no fear. Love you, Mango. Thanks for joining.